Okay, this is a collective read. Hold up a second. We're going to do purposes. As I've explained before, you don't have one purpose in life. You have many purposes in life. And, you know, you may have one main purpose, but, you know, you do have many purposes. When you're finished with one, you move on to the next. It's that simple. I'm going to go ahead and get the purpose cards out here, and we're definitely going to see what's up for the collective. If it resonates with you, you know, in whichever way, because I'm going to draw more than one purpose card. So, let's see. Well, let Spirit throw them out. Sorry. Haven't been able to talk lately. But we're going to free flow here because it's purposes. Practice makes perfect. Environmentalist. Okay, you could be somebody that is an environmentalist. You work with nature. You could also work with animals, you know, helping to free animals. I had a few littles in my life that actually were animal activists, okay? Yeah. Didn't realize at the time we could have actually gotten in trouble. But, yeah, because there's certain laws on stuff, you know. Ridiculous, but strength. Light and love, okay? Okay, so I think I'm speaking to somebody that you may be practicing something that music, some kind of music, some kind of musical instrument that's very calming to you, satisfying to you. Music also is like the Pied Piper. This reminds me of the Pied Piper. Maybe animals come to you very easily because I'm picking up on animals, okay? You definitely yeah, you can get animals to come to you easily, even in the wild, okay? But you're having the strength because you feel like that this has led you, everything in your life has led you to this moment. This gives you a lot of light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light and love to this world, and I believe it's to bring divine healing toward abused even if there's a forest fire, things like that, you know, to soothe, to heal. You're to bring this into nature, into the animal kingdom, as far as our little critters go. And you need the strength for this because it is, you have to be strong. Because I know I've encountered, you know, animals and things that have been in such terrible, you know, oh yeah, you know, just terrible and degrading ways. I mean, we don't degrade animals. If you take an animal on, like even a cat or a dog, into your home, they're part of your family and you treat them as thus. You know, if you don't treat them that way, then you're neglecting them because they need the same thing. They need touched. They need love. They need attention. They need cared for, you know. But yeah, there's somebody changing careers, definitely. Spirit wanted me to put that out there. And it's time to decide, is what Spirit is saying. You have to trust in your true nature. Again, I'm getting somebody that leads, very much draws animals toward them. Okay, you may be somebody as well that's practicing oracle cards to read, to be a tarot reader, or even just the oracles, but you may be practicing to do this. You need to trust in yourself. But I'm feeling the main course of your action is definitely an environmentalist, okay? An animal rights environmentalist. This is taking a lot of strength. Okay, somebody definitely could be writing a book, you know. You could definitely be getting published. And yes, you're building your light and you're building your love within you. But you definitely are getting a career change, a heart's desire. It's time to decide, okay? Let's go ahead and get some guidance out here for you. Give us some guidance. Guidance, please. Okay, I'm seeing somebody that actually just has this Pied Piper type of essence to them that's able to bring in animals. Animals just come to you naturally. You need to trust in this natural gift within you. This is something natural within you. You may be practicing also, and you need to trust in yourself for this as well, to basically read the tarot, but you're using your strength. And again, what I'm say is we need to put our focus on one thing. We can't put our focus on, like, spread it out. The main energy needs to go on what right now that is important to you, that your heart is desiring, as it says, heart's desire. Definitely you're putting your strength into finishing up a book. Pretty much I feel like you're going to get something published soon. And you're building the love and the light within you, because you know that you have career changes coming. You just haven't decided yet what you're going to do, except for this here. You're putting your strength and your focus into whatever you're doing as far as writing a book. That's pretty much what I'm seeing and feeling. You just need to trust in yourself. Again, you are building up that love and light within you, and you need to decide. It's time for you to make a decision. This brings a lot of pleasure to you. Again, I feel like you're a Pied Piper. It brings a lot of pleasure to you when you can draw wounded animals and things to you. Devotion, yes, it takes a lot of devotion. It takes a lot of devotion, and practice does make perfect, but I feel like that you're a natural Pied Piper that draws nature towards you, the critters and the wild ones, especially the injured ones. You do need to trust and have faith in yourself. You also could really be putting a lot of devotion into learning how to read the oracles of the tarot. Definitely you're focusing your strength, though, on this book that you're about finished with. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, you're putting your energy on this because you feel like, again, you feel like you'll be under the microscope. Of course you will be. You know, your book's going to be underneath the microscope. People's going to judge it. There's going to be judgment based on this. But you're good with this because you are building love and light within yourself. Absolutely. And you have some family support, people that are supporting you and backing you on this. And you need to make a career change. It's time to decide. The thing is this is risky. You know it's a risk that you're taking. And this kind of sometimes puts you in a despairing mood. Despair. You feel like there's despair. Like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? But you're going to have to compromise. Because, again, you can't focus everything. You need to focus on one thing at a time. Your strength and your focus right now is writing this book. But I feel like you are the Pied Piper that draws animals into you, and you're thinking about this environmental work, this environmentalism work, and but at the same time, you're also practicing to read tarot or possibly the oracle cards. You're putting a lot of devotion into this. You get a lot of pleasure out of this. However, hearing your strength and your author, that I'm seeing, yeah, you're. You've got a little bit of despair because of this judgment. You know that, they're going to judge your writing. They're going to judge the story. It's going to be, yeah, underneath a microscope. People's going to be looking at it really hard, especially if they know you. But you are building a lot of light and love within you, and you do have family to support you. And I feel like they're going to support you regardless of how, what kind of judgment comes over your authorhood, but you're definitely, you're having a career change at this point in time within your life. It is time to decide. It's time to take the risk. Again, you're just going to have to compromise a bit, okay? There's nothing wrong with compromise unless, it goes against you, goes against your principles, goes against your nature of who you truly are. I'm going to go ahead and get the chakra deck out here and see. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, I'm putting them over there. Okay, don't take pleasure out of this. Don't become overtaxed, overworked. Okay, within this, we do have a little sidebar notation over there. I don't get it. Yeah, because there is going to be gossip. There's going to be people that surround you in this, when you finish writing this book and it gets published, there's going to be people around you that, they're acting like they're talking about you out of love, and it's like, is she crazy or he crazy? What? Have you read the book yet? That kind of stuff. And they're shit stirrers. They're shite stirrers is all that they are. They like to spread gossip around, and they go to those that like to gossip as well. Your devotion is leading to a renewal within yourself. There's a renewal, okay? And Spirit's telling me no. Okay. I got to take this away because this is for over here. This is sidebar. Sidebar. Spirit is saying, okay, yeah. Put a lot of devotion into this. Don't use tricks of the trade or anything like that. Don't be tricky. Don't do favoritism in your reads or anything like that when you do go to read. And don't put favoritism around this environmentalist either. Don't favor a dog over a cat or, whatever, pick and choose. I mean, if you're going to be an environmentalist, someone that actually is a Pied Piper toward, I think, wounded animals that need healing, definitely. And there's also, again, you're doing this, writing this book that I think soon will be published, actually, and that you're going to be definitely underneath the magnifying glass. People's going to be scrutinizing everything that you do. And there's going to be gossip around you. There's going to be people trying to lie to you and tell you, oh, I thought the book was great, or no, the book was shite, which, yeah, just don't fall for that. It is what it is. It's yours. It's your creation. Your creation is, perfect or beautiful in your eyes. But you are building a lot of love and light within inside of you. And I feel like it's because you do have family support, and the family is accepts what you do, okay? And you are too. You're very accepting of yourself and your ways, okay? It's like, I don't really care. Yeah, you need to make this career change. You need to decide on this. Yes, it's a risk. It has put you in isolation, but I think that you have decided on your path and what this career change is, and you're definitely coming out of isolation, and you've picked out what you're going to be coming out of isolation with, because you're willing to take the risk now. This could be a couple of energies that I'm reading here, and that's what Spirit just said. I basically have someone that is practicing, and they definitely are a Pied Piper when it comes to animals. That's kind of like your side thing, okay? I feel like there's somebody, though, that is learning how to read the oracle and tarot cards, and you're putting a lot of devotion into this. And I feel like that the environmentalist and the oracle card reader is like the energy here. And then I think this is another energy. I think this is somebody that is focusing completely on finishing a book that's going to be published. and they're a little afraid, you know, of the gossip, you know, the judgment that's going to be around the writing. But I feel like that you have built so much love and light within you that you are acceptant of whatever comes about. You know, it's yours. It's something that you put love and light into. It's something that you created on your own. You use that creator essence within you. And this has built you up quite a bit to write this book. And I feel like, of course, there's going to be gossip, you know, but also over here is what I'm seeing within the environmentalist. Maybe possibly, you know, you're a tarot reader trying to be an oracle or a tarot reader, definitely practicing in that. That you just need to not do any like shenanigans, tricks of the trades, doing favors, you know, making the read the way you want it to be, how you want it to turn out. Listen to spirit completely on that. As far as the career change, time to decide, this is a risk. I believe all of this is, because every time we do something different that changes, and we make that decision, that truthful, honest decision within ourselves, knowing it's going to be a risk. Of course, we go into isolation. You know, we kind of go in and seek our wisdom. We kind of go within ourselves. And with all of this, I mean, you have to go within in order to find out, even like, you know, to read the cards, you have to go within. To be an author, you have to go within. You have to pull those emotions out, every single one of them. Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling there. Sidebar is definitely, there's a destined soulmate connection here that surrounds mysticism with a renewal, and somebody instinctually knows this. Okay, we're not dealing with that right now, but somebody does feel like they're a miracle. Their life is a miracle, and this could be one energy. And I'm reading this one energy, and you're like, you know, I'm a miracle. My life has been a miracle because I'm able to do so many things within my life. That's why I'm able to change careers so often. I know that I have to make decisions. I know that it's always a risk. I know that it always throws me into isolation. It throws me into having to trust myself, and you know, sometimes becoming a workaholic, that this sometimes pleases me. And I have to be devoted to this, and I have to do this right. I can't pull shenanigans over people's eyes and just, you know, call spade a ace, you know. I can't do that. Or a diamond a spade or whatever. But I definitely know of I know my strength. I know that my strength is definitely has grown through my love and my light. I know what I do is going to be judged, but I really don't care, because I have built life and love, and I have family support that accepts me for who I am. I accept myself for who I am, okay? Yeah, and you could be changing careers. You could be going from somebody that works in a business, a food business industry, and you could be going for a career change. This environmentalist, this tarot reader, this authorship, you know, this could be one person or it could be many. Take it how it resonates with you. But you most definitely feel like, you know, you're a miracle, because you work out of your heart. You do work out of your heart's desire, and that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm going to go ahead and get the underlying energies out here, because this is just a collective purpose read. You know, it's not going to resonate with everybody, and that is the truth. Yeah. You're definitely building something on your own. Sawdust on the floor that's you're going to be very successful at, because you know that you definitely, yeah, you're devoted to what you're doing, this environmentalism, this, yeah, you're practicing and putting your devotion into learning how to read the oracle and the tarot. And I feel like you could be a leader, or definitely in training for leadership here. You're definitely focused on a book. If this is one energy, you're definitely focused on this book that you're trying to get published. And yeah, okay, no, they said that goes over there. Okay, February's not over with, folks. Love is in the air. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're divinely guarded, without a doubt. The divine has you. You know this. This is the strength within you, is the fact that you always know what surrounds you, what's behind you, what surrounds you, literally. That you are divinely guarded without a doubt. You know this. Okay. You're building love and light. Because your family supports you, they're accepting of you, you're accepting of them, or yourself. Um, okay, I don't, because you see the expansion. In other words, you don't see a door there. Everywhere you look, it's like the wild, wild west. Well, I can do something over here, I can do this over there. This is a multifaceted, a multi-talented person, and that's exactly what I'm picking up on. You're coming out of isolation, I feel like, because you're learning how to receive. Because you really aren't a show-offy person. That's why people are all the time judging you. That's why there's gossip about you all the time. That's why you're divinely guarded. People don't know what's going on in your life, and they begin to judge you and make up rumors about you because you really are learning how to receive. Okay. You're learning how to receive all of your gifts. On the bottom of the deck, just pay. Told you I couldn't talk. Pay close attention to definitely your health at this point in time, because you do have a lot going on. You have many irons in the fire, so pay close attention to what's going on. But Spirit is definitely protecting you. Over here, sidebar, we definitely have a soulmate destiny, okay? By the way, this is an equal connection. There's mysticism that surrounds this, because there is going to be a renewal, and you instinctually know this, because this is your equal. This is someone that tells me you or them are older than the other, and that's exactly what it says. One is here to teach you, but in my wisdom right now, I know that we never stop gaining wisdom or stop learning. So you're here to teach each other something, okay? So let's go ahead and see the underlying energies. You're mirroring each other. I don't know. There's people envious of you because they do see all the talents and all the gifts within you. And I don't even think I'm scratching on half the surface of the gifts that you have. These are the ones that Spirit wanted to bring out. Again, you see adjacent doors to possibilities. You're using your intuition. You're manifesting this. And you have people very envious of you over this, because they know that you have this these gifts within you, and it's your intuition that you use. You know, again, you do it from your heart space, you do it from your emotions, because absolutely. Yeah, you have adjacent doors to possibilities. You're definitely in trading for leadership. And there's a lot of possibilities. As I said, you're multifaceted, multi-talented. There's many avenues as far as your purpose goes that you can go down, because you were gifted with many purposes. Mending. You're guarded because you're mending. This book is going to help you mend. It's going to help you heal yourself as well, okay? It might heal others as well, but it's definitely going to help you heal. Yeah, because you have a deep knowing within you. You just never see any doors. You always see expansion. You're always expanding. You're always growing. You're always building that love and light within you. Absolutely. You feel like definitely you're learning how to receive. The fates have stepped in. They want you to learn how to receive properly too, because actually it's hard for you to flow in. Yeah. Sometimes you don't heal yourself. Sometimes you try to heal everybody else. Sometimes you don't have faith in yourself. You don't receive what's for you all the time. Sometimes you think it's for other people and you even give it away, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Okay, what I see over here is you're definitely mirroring somebody. You might be exchanging gifts with this person. Oh, and we have the message in the bottle. They either come out or they don't come out, you know, forever. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy the little things. Don't sweat nothing big. Enjoy the little things. Because again, you're healing yourself from a broken heart. But the door to romance is open because his heart's been broken, though. However, you definitely, you may be in a romantic feeling, but you're not. The only person that can get into that heart, I feel, is the person that holds the key to your heart. There's like, you know, it's definitely got to be your equal, okay? Again, it's not for you to, the fates have to step in because you don't allow anybody to give to you. You don't know how to receive properly. I feel like you don't even know how to receive, you know, when people compliment you, you don't know how to receive compliments very well. I've been through this in my stage, you know, stages of life. See, I told you I couldn't talk. Stages of life where, you know, I didn't know how to receive compliments or anything like that. It's because I don't know. It's almost embarrassing, right? You know, you kind of get red-faced and embarrassed and, you know, tilt your head down a little bit. And it's not because you weren't fishing for it. You didn't ask for it. Nobody has to say anything to you because, again, you accept yourself for who you are. You're very accepting of what you do, who you are, you know, the whole of you, the all of you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let's get some illumination out here, okay? Let me see the practice, trust, pleasure, workaholic. You tend to be a workaholic. You overwork because right now you're pushing things because you definitely have businesses, at least a business that you've started, sawdust on the floor. People see you glowing. They see this love and light within you, you know, and they're very envious of you. Yeah, because they see your balance, that you're balanced. You're well balanced. You definitely have a lot of abundance. You know how to give equally. The problem is you don't know how to receive equally. So, but this, you're going to. This is definitely an equal give and take here. Again, this is basically telling me that it is hard. You do have to be devoted to this. You have to be careful. In this environmentalism, you are in training for leadership. You do see adjacent doors to possibilities, but you do have a tendency to definitely get stuck on what you couldn't save. And that's what I'm feeling within this card right now. I'm literally feeling that, you know, with this environmentalism, you have a hard time because, again, it's with animals, definitely. You're like the Pied Piper of injured or wounded animals, even if it's a psychological wounding, a spiritual wounding, whatever it is within that animal, you seem to draw them towards you. And you do. It's like you get attached to them so much that if you can't save them, it really bothers you. It takes you a while to get over them before you can turn around and see that you've got two more that come to you that, you know, needs this healing, needs this love from you. Okay, let me see this strength. Because you're right now focused on getting, I feel like you're right now focused on getting published. You know there's going to be judgment. You know people's going to gossip about it for sure. And yeah, you're divinely guarded though. And this book is going to help you heal and others heal as well. You know what you're doing. You're very abundant, like I said. You're very loving. You're giving. You're kind. and you're fertile with many opportunities and ideas. And that's why we have all these adjacent doors and this expansion within you, because you're constantly building. You're constantly building empires and new things for yourself. You have a lot of light and love within you that you are building even stronger. I feel like you have good family support that accepts you for who you are. You accept yourself for who you are. But you most definitely, again, you don't see doors. You only see expansion, because you know that, yeah, you have a deep knowing within you. There's a depth within you. Okay, I feel like there's an important message trying to get to you. Okay, this message is basically just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Take rest and let that dream of your visions, so that you can speak them out, because you do have this, you're building, you have this this heart expansion. I mean, you have a lot of light and love within you, and you're not guarded whatsoever. You do listen to spirit, and that's what you're doing. You're listening to spirit on this creation. You speak out, you spell out and create the way that you need to create out of your heart expansion, out of your love, okay? Nothing being guarded. The fates have stepped in because it's time for you to decide. You know that this is a bit of a risk. You're taking a risk, and that's why you went into isolation. You went into solitude. You went into your wisdom. You're coming out because you're ready to receive. The fates are going to help you receive, because you felt defeated. You didn't know how to receive. You didn't know how to receive love or compliments or anything. You have to know how to receive, because you're going to get attention off of this book that you're going to publish, okay? Over here, we definitely have a Queen of Cups that's over here sitting very guarded. Her heart, she's guarding her love. She's again, loving, kind, caring. Her emotions are very steady. She's not over emotional, but she's guarding her love, because she's healing. I feel like she could be a star, because she definitely knows there's been an end of a cycle and there is a rebirth on its way. Yeah, to a pure connection. Definitely feels like, again, this is a very sacred union, and there is somebody taking a leap of faith, and there is going to be some celebratory communication on this, okay? On the bottom of the deck, basically I see you just being focused. You're being focused. You're focusing your strength here first, okay? So I see you being focused, and we're going to go ahead and, yeah, let's get these. Okay. I want to see this practice and pleasure, trusting yourself, feeling pleasure within yourself. Definitely, I feel like you're balanced well. The yin and the yang within you are balanced. You feed both dogs equally within yourself, both dragons within yourself, because you have the strength. You have the strength to tame the beast within yourself as well as others. You have the strength to change. That's why, again, you're the Pied Piper. All these animals come to you being wounded or just need some loving. Yeah, because you definitely, you're trusting. You're trusting that you're definitely moving out of a time that is just a bit rocky, you know? And you're going to everything that's better and brighter and you know, a lot easier for you. Okay, let me... Oh, okay, so don't know how I did that, but it's not supposed to be here, but we're going to take it anyways because it came out. Okay, I feel like that you could have been balancing out some karma within you through this environmentalism, or maybe with these oracle cards. Definitely being devoted to it. That's why you have to be careful of, you know, not using any form of trickery, or, you know, don't do these drama reads or whatever, you know. Just don't use trickery to get your audience. But you're definitely getting yeah, you're definitely getting your karma balanced out, and that card don't belong in that deck. And I'm telling you, I did clean them good last night. But we have justice out here because, yeah, you need to keep things balanced out within you. Because, again, I feel like that, yeah, you've had some unpleasant events with karma. Okay. Definitely. You're just waiting. You're waiting patiently. Let me see this. One more. No, flip them over. You're waiting patiently for justice. Yeah, justice on what you are publishing. The all-seeing eye. For those that can truly, you know, read what you have wrote. In truth and honesty, be fair about it. Read the whole book and understand what it means, because it's going to heal you and a lot of people. It's your healing as well as others. It's going to heal. But you're waiting for justice. Let me see this. Why are you waiting for justice? Yeah. Because you feel like there's a passionate, definitely transformation coming in your life. This is going to bring a lot of passion, a lot of joy into your life. This is going to transform your life, and that's why you focused on this. You're not like is it the Seven of Cups? Yeah, you're not the Seven of Cups. You don't have all these illusions. You're focused here and focused there. You're focused on one thing right now that you're putting your strength into, and that's getting this book published, okay? Yeah, you've been observing things around you, but you've been a bit guarded. You've been keeping to yourself, and you've been observing things around you, because you definitely are, like I said, you're a builder, you're growing, you're expanding. You're getting a powerful new beginning. And you know this is the truth. You're very stable within yourself. You're not wanting to fight anybody, and you're not going to. You don't have to. Let me see this over here, because you feel defeated. I feel that your defeat comes to where you, again, don't know how to receive correctly. But again, the fates have stepped in to help you with this. Absolutely, because you definitely, you've been in your solitude a lot. You've definitely been gaining, wisdom on what to do. Yeah, because you want, you have that creator essence within you. You're taking inspired action to all of this. You're using your own personal power. I feel like, again, there is a message coming to you. Basically, I feel like, again, you are looking for stability and structure. Yeah. You're ending cycles and transforming yourself, releasing things, and, rebirthing everything. Everything's, yeah. You're getting this powerful new beginning. You're drastically changing. You're rising from the ashes. You have a lot of passion and desire toward this. Over here, there's somebody watching you from a distance, or you're in separation, and or because somebody's definitely awakening within this connection. Sidebar over here. Yeah. Somebody's definitely, they're looking beyond the illusions. They're wanting to rebuild with you again. Somebody's wanting to rebuild with you again. Again, you're taking your time. You're not rushing through this, because you know that you're planting your seeds. that you're planning something that definitely is going to be a legacy, okay? You're not rushing through it. You're doing it the way that it's meant to be done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clean it up with Mafik. And then that's a purpose read. I mean, if it wasn't for, you know, the sidebar coming out over there. I mean, Spirit sends them. I have to take them. Yeah, because you know this is the key to practice, to keep up the true nature of who you are, to trust in yourself, to be very pleasurable with yourself, to understand what pleasure is. And sometimes, yes, to even overwork. Because if you're doing this alone, sawdust on the floor, who's going to get it done if not you, right? You know this is the key toward all of your success, okay? Absolutely. Let me see this environmentalist. Practicing, I feel like, again, devoted to this practice to read, okay? Absolutely. You've been in that Magician's Tower, manifesting your little butt off, creating, using that creator essence within you. Yeah. You're letting people into your secret garden. When they read this book, you've let them into a secret part of you, a very beautiful part of you that, again, contains a lot of light and love that you build daily. Okay? That's why there could be gossip about it, and, you know, you could be scrutinized, but still at the same time, you know, of course people's going to judge your book. Of course people's going to gossip about it. I mean, that's just, leave the lower frequencies alone. Let them do their thing. They end up literally in the worst in the end because they don't know how to, yeah, you keep things under covers. You're not letting anybody near your creations whatsoever. Let me see over here, because you definitely are doing a career change. Now, this could be the things that you do on the side. This could be a total career that you haven't figured on, okay? Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is definitely getting a career change. You know, it's time for this person to make a decision, whoever you are, because you feel that this is a risk, and you've been in isolation over this. You have a hard time receiving. So you don't know how to receive really good, but the fates are trying to help you receive well, because you've always felt defeated, and you had to go within, you know, your solitude within, to look for your wisdom, to see where you were actually being led. And then you begin to use your creator essence, your wisdom, to, yeah, create new beginnings for you. That are very, yeah, they're stable. It's something that's a solid structure, a foundation, a good foundation. Yeah. And it did. It took you literally having to, in essence, everything that wasn't good inside of you, you released, you let go, you transformed. We see you transforming over here. Over here, I'm sorry, we're not over there yet. And yeah, okay, let's go here now, because there's deep roots. This is a relationship that's been, this connection has definitely been, yeah, past lives. You have deep roots together. And I feel like that there's a lot of love within this connection. Absolutely. But I'm seeing that you definitely released everything you needed to release, and you're not going back to anything that you released, that you put the nail in the coffin on that one. You're not going back to anything that you released. You definitely are going for your heart's desire. Sometimes it puts you in despair, but you know that you're a miracle. You know that miracles work around you and for you. Just, you know, keep in touch with your health, because you are kind of overworking. This is not for you to be sick, not whatsoever. Keep yourself focused on all the good things, and just take your time. Don't do things like in a sprint. Just take your time, and all the good things are going to come to you, because you're planting your seeds. You're actually manifesting your seeds, as you take your time. Take your time and figure out what you truly, wholly want and how do you want to manifest it. And that's what Spirit has for you. And again, only come when Spirit leads. And I'll see you when I see you. Until then, everybody take care of yourself. Be safe. Again, be kind to one another and know that you're very loved. Also, if you followed me and watched this all the way through, be kind and give me a thumbs up. And if you feel inclined, please subscribe. I'll see you when I see you.